The Roman Army by Andrew Broadus. Some groups of men were called legions. Each contained 4,200 men. Each legion had a different type of soldier. The legions were divided into groups called maniples. Each maniple contained 120 men. These maniples fought in a formation called a quincunx. At the back were 600 men, 5 maniples, made of triarii, who were very experienced. A second rank in front of the triarii was composed of 10 maniples called principes, who were equipped with many weapons and a cylindrical shield. A group called velites were at the front. They were the poorest and fought separately from the quincunx. 10 maniples of young men who fought at the front were called hastati, because they carried spears called hastae. The tunic was made from linen or wool, depending on temperature, and had short sleeves and a short skirt. Over the tunic was a chainmail vest, which was held together by leather straps. Over the vest came a metal breastplate called lorica segmenta. They were given pants called the brachae, which were made from wool to protect the cold, and were very itchy. Over the brachae were metal greaves, basically shin guards. They were given a helmet which didn't provide much protection. Large parts were left uncovered, and it was heavy. The helmets were lined with wool padding to soak up sweat. The sandals, also known as caligae, were given only 3 times a year, so they needed to take care of them. The soles have hobnails for traction on slippery ground, though the sandals didn't offer much protection for the feet, which was a bad place to get hit. Army formations. A shell made of soldiers holding shields, which are supposed to resemble a tortoiseshell. This also helped with protecting themselves during offense. The orb, a circle only to be used when surrounded by. Army weapons. The pilum can be a wooden shaft, which can be up to 4 feet long. It has a main stem of flexible iron, which is long enough to pierce a shield and body. It has a sharp barbed point, so you can't get it out when it sticks in your shield, and it bends when it hits the ground, so the enemy can't throw it back. The gladius is a sword that has a cover called a scabbard, which has long straps on it so you can hang it from your shoulders. The sword itself is 18 inches long and is made of the best quality. The pugio, a dagger, is a dagger that has a rounded tip and is made from either iron or bronze. This isn't used in battle, but mainly chores and self-defense. Scutum is 48 inches high and 28 inches wide. The shield itself is held together by an iron rim, and has a bulge at the front known as a boss. It's curved for excellent body coverage and protection from missiles. Shields can weigh up to 22 pounds and can actually be used as a weapon. When the enemy comes near, they would smash the boss into him and follow it with a sword thrust. Army discipline. At 5th place is beatings. At 4th place is extra fatigues. At 3rd place is going without rations. At 2nd place is being beaten to death. And at 1st place is decimation. If one of them ran away during battle, 1 out of every man would be wiped off the face of the earth. Roman army battle tactics. They would keep the sun at their back, so they could blind the enemy. They would use the wind at their advantage, kicking dust and making missiles sail further. They would use a height advantage, making the enemies tired.